Good morning. This is Shiv Vadlamudi. Welcome to Prime9. We are here in Houston at Consulate General of India office, which is almost 4 to 5 hours of drive from Dallas. And we are here to cover this Consulate General of India office and their functions, how efficient they are and how convenient it is for people, public, right? Two aspects to this. If you see the office where it is located, it almost looks like a, at least to me, but I will leave it to the viewers. When I compare the office in India for a U.S. consulate in India, at least at Hyderabad, you guys can compare those two offices' location. This almost looks like a ghetto place to me. May not be a ghetto place, but that's how it looks like, the old buildings and all that stuff, right? That's one aspect of it. Truly speaking, we did not really find it hard to find the place, but that's how it looks like, right? A U.S. Indian Consulate General Office, I did not expect this kind of building here. That's one aspect. The other aspect is, if you see the population, the Indian population in Dallas is a lot more than in Houston. I am not sure why either the Indian government or anybody, whoever has to take an action, they did not set up an office in Dallas yet. It is very, very important that Indian government needs to see how to set up an office, a U.S. Consulate General office in Dallas ASAP for the convenience of the people in Dallas from India. Okay, this is supposed to be a service provided for the people of Indian origin across United States. But you all know that there are regions. It is divided based on certain regions. For Texas, this is the only one. Okay, that's one aspect. Second, I just spoke with somebody this morning. There are 10, 15 people who came in for the service today. And what is being asked is whether it is NRA certificate, whether it is attestation, whatever service is being asked. What is being asked is you come back at 4 and 5, between 4 to 5 to collect your documents, furnished documents. This almost looks like 25 years ago when I went to get a US stamping. I was asked to come back and collect the passport, which back then made some sense. Now with changing times, it should be agile and it should be quicker, a lot faster, so that people coming from long distance, they can take their document and go back to the place where they came from. But that doesn't seem to be impacting these people, and the people working in the office here, they absolutely seem to be not caring. I don't understand the attitude there, but the attitude is, we don't care, this is the process, you follow the process. Everybody should be following the process, but that is not an efficient way of doing things. Because I have a proof, I have an evidence. In Chicago consular office, somebody goes in there for an NRA certificate, because I only have the documentation for NRA certificate. I will talk about that. You go to the office, you submit it, and you get the NRA certificate within an hour or less than an hour. And I have that evidence. I don't understand why that is different here in Houston consular office. So this is something I want to bring awareness to Indian authorities so they take a closer look at it. Thank you very much. This is Shiv Vadlamudi. So, Namaste ji. I see that you have come in the morning.
Yes.
I thought you said you came in for the affidavit, right?
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney के लिए आए थे आप. So I just want to know and let our viewers know, how was your experience? Was there any opportunity for the Consulate General of India here in Houston, which they can improve and provide a better service to the Indians in United States? Okay. So first of all, how was your welcoming? Because I heard from people that the moment they opened the door, the guy who was standing there, he was like, "Why are you here?" So that kind of.
Like little bit of improvement that I feel, which they did from past time also, because this is my third time I think I'm coming. So earlier, their instructions were not very proper. When we came here, then we got to know, okay, notarization is not needed if you are coming in person to get the power of attorney. But now it's like, means now those instructions are being available on their website, which is great. That, yeah. Yes. So to your question, the in the morning when we first arrived, right? So the person who is working there, they have absolutely no information, like even small questions like where the signatures are needed and those kind of things. So for everything, you have to meet the officer, then only they will respond to your queries. So which was a little bit of, like if you are working here, then you should be knowing that kind of a thing. But otherwise, as such, I would say so far so good, because things were smooth. They gave us tokens. We waited for I think 5-10 minutes, and by then our number came, and she explained us like where to sign, what to do, and all of that. And within 15-20 minutes we were out of the door actually. So that was pretty good. And then we were told that means these instructions were very clear, that if you are submitting before 12, then you will get all your documents by between 4 and 4:30, and they were good in responding back with the completed documents within the time that they set.
So did you think they could have done it at the same time? You wait inside and then be done with those documents. It's just signing, right? Yes. Verify those documents, sign it and give it to us and we'll go, right? Absolutely. Instead of you coming back. What was your feeling on that one? Do you?
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely right, that they could have saying means that exactly. So I'm coming to that point, that since we are coming from Dallas, so although it is just 4 hours journey, but we came here yesterday night, so we spent almost $150 in hotel to stay in the night, and then came here to rush to submit the documents, which were like pretty straightforward, that as you said, like sign, stamp, and then just signature. How long can it take to anybody? But yeah, means that is definitely something that they can, especially these kind of simple documents, affidavits, power of attorneys, and someone
in Chicago Consulate, it is done instantly.
Oh really? Yeah, even this lady, just I was talking to her, she said she came from SFO earlier. She was there and they used to do it within an hour or two, so it's not this long wait. This couple that just went, they were waiting from 9-10 o'clock after submission till 4 o'clock in the car, because they didn't took the hotel, because it's a unnecessary expense, right? So and she was also saying, if there is a room where we can stay for a while, that would be really great, at least, so yeah. So I would suggest if they can open a small office, even a satellite office in Dallas, that would be huge, because we have a huge Indian community out there, as you know, right? So
thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for sharing the experiences, and thanks for the feedback to the Consulate General of India at Houston. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are at the Consulate General of India, basically the Indian Embassy, and let's hear some reviews about those who have come from all different parts of US and are ready to share their experience. Let's hear it from...
Hey, I'm Lohit. I came all the way from Colorado to get my NRS certificate done. I submitted my application today morning at 9:30 a.m. I waited until now it's 5 p.m. To get my NRS certificate done. I mean, they just kicked us out, shut the doors. It's 100 degrees outside. The certificate's done instantly, like SF for Chicago. Yeah, I think they need to improve Houston's consulate better. Thank you.
Response of whoever has visited the embassy today and how they feel about the process. We just have one guest here.
This is Ravindra. I'm here to get my general power of attorney to buy a property in India. So my experience is I am here in the morning at 9:30. That's the opening. That's when they open the Consulate General. So I have submitted my documents by 9:45, 9:50. So basically, the process is so tedious. I mean, so you have submitted documents. It's basically a 2-minute thing for them to sign. So even though they have even they get multiple applications, the process is so simple. I mean, they have to just review the documents and just stamp it and then sign it and then hand it over to them. So the process here is we have to submit the documents, and then we need to come back at 4 p.m. to receive the documents, which is tedious for me. I mean, it's frustrating because it's a 3-hour drive for me to come here because we don't have a consulate back in Austin. So I had to come here to submit the documents. Even the submission time is time bound. So it's 9:30 p.m. to 12 p.m. After 12 p.m. they don't receive the documents. So that's a thing. So I have to start early, come here, submit it. It's a 2-minute thing, but I had to wait until 4 p.m. to receive my documents, the signed documents. And even with that, there is no there is no hall that Consulate is providing for me to stay here. So I had to stay in the car, wait for until 4 o'clock to receive the document. So it's a tedious process. So and even I've seen instances where people are coming, and even the first instance when we walked in, the guy just he didn't even. It's a Consulate General of India. It's not in America, right? I mean, we are in America. It's a Consulate General of India. The first experience when the guy opened the door, he was like, "Why are you here?" I mean, so you just welcome in and then ask the question and then give the response, right? It shouldn't be like you just open the door, half open the door, and then the other person is standing out there and we are answering the question. So that's not the process it should be. So yeah, it should improve a lot. And also probably if they can provide an office nearby, one in maybe nearby Austin or somewhere, or improve the process over here. Help the people. Like if they are coming from too far, help them get the document signed. Not necessarily 4 o'clock, immediately, or at least after 12, and provide some area where they can sit, work, or do something, so that the experience would be much better. Yeah, thank you.